This is the Louie Tee Network.
32 teams go hard for one thing. They work for one thing. That Super Bowl ring. 32 teams go hard for one thing. They work for one thing. That Super Bowl ring.
Who else could it be but me, your man, Louie Tee? Welcome to my continued coverage of Super Bowl 51 here on the Louie Tee Network. Of course, I am your set man, Louie Tee, giving you the coverage that you long for, that you need. And this is where you come to get it from. And so let me sort of calm down your little fix right now and the little itch you got and talk some more Super Bowl. And what I really want to do and I want to focus on in this particular video is talk about legacies, and specifically the legacy of one Thomas Brady. And so I want to talk about that guy's legacy and what this Super Bowl will ensure for him. Now, look, I'm not one of these people that I'm anti-Brady, anti-Belichick. I call them the B&B winning factory, as you all know if you've been watching me for any time. These guys do exactly that. They win. And in a season where Brady sets the NFL record for most career victories by a starting quarterback in this league, I think it's only fitting that he go on to win his, what are we talking now, 5th Super Bowl, which would then make him the biggest and best Super Bowl quarterback of all time as well. And there's a number of quarterbacks that can say, hey, I got 4 rings, okay? The Bradshaws, the Montanas of the world can ring true with that. But no one, and I mean no one else, can lay claim to having 5 Super Bowl championship rings. And if Brady were to get this win here in Super Bowl 51, he would be the first and probably the only quarterback that we'll ever see in our lifetimes to have 5 Super Bowl wins. I mean, just for a second, I keep saying this, and every time I say it, it still doesn't make sense to me. Just for a second, I want you to appreciate, and I said this with Peyton Manning at the end of his career, I just want you to take a second to appreciate what the Patriots are doing. Look, you don't have to like them, okay? As a matter of fact, you can hate them. You can call them the Cheatriots, whatever the hell you want to call them. You can call them cheaters, whatever. But you must respect what they've done over this 15, 16-year run of Brady and Belichick. This is unprecedented, and you'll probably never see it again. And the cornerstone, the centerpiece of what they've done, everyone wants to talk Belichick, and that's great, okay? But this is the guy right here. This is the straw that stirs this drink. Without Brady, because they haven't put a ton of talent around this guy. He's the guy that makes this thing go. He's so smart. He's so cerebral. He's so good at what he does. Any other quarterback that's in the Hall of Fame, you probably can connect a little dot to someone else that's either in the Hall or should be in the Hall of Fame as a receiver or a running back, so forth and so forth, offensive lineman, something. Where's the guy that's supposed to be in with Brady? You may not have another Hall of Fame player from Brady's era in. I'm talking offensive lineman. I'm talking receiver, running back, anybody. Tight end, nothing. Okay? Maybe Gronk would have got in if he could have stayed healthy throughout his career. I think injuries are going to derail his career and stop him from being a Hall of Fame candidate. But other than Gronk, and I know you're going to say Randy Moss, that was 1 year. That's like people saying Donovan McNabb had receivers in his career in Philly. No, he had T.O. for like 1 year. I think it was 2, maybe 1.5 before T.O. started acting up. It doesn't matter. It's not enough. Not for the way that this guy has produced throughout his career. And you go look at any other Hall of Fame quarterback, I guarantee you will find at least one more member of their team on that side of the football in the Hall of Fame, or at least people saying, hey, this guy should get in. There should be some consideration for this guy. You can't name one for Brady. That's how good he has been, and that's how important he has been to this run. And so for Super Bowl 51, the legacy that Tom Brady can leave, and to me, like I said, I think he's already the GOAT. There's no doubt in my mind. I used to go back and forth, Peyton, Tom Brady. There's no discussion in my mind anymore. It's Tom Brady, and it's hands down, no doubt about it. Tom Brady is the best quarterback I've ever seen in my life. He continues to do this, and it's crazy because we just assumed that, yep, Tom Brady's going to finally slow down now. He's getting up there in age, and Tom Brady put together an MVP caliber season, and if not for the 4-game suspension, he probably wins the MVP this season. It's just remarkable what this guy's been able to accomplish throughout his career, and it's still going, and we don't know when it's going to end because right now we can't see the end. You think you can, but you don't really know. The end is not in sight. I don't see the finish line for Tom Brady right now. That's the scary part for the rest of the teams in the AFC East and the teams around the league, especially in the AFC, who can't seem to conquer Mount Patriot. So for me, in Super Bowl 51, if Brady wins this Super Bowl, he will have cemented his legacy as the greatest NFL quarterback to ever lace him up. And I think he's already there, but there's some that's still out there doubting. Okay, some that still hate him, Belichick, and what the Patriots stand for so much. I hate the Patriot way. Make no mistake about it, but I do not hate Belichick nor Tom Brady. I respect the hell out of those guys and what they've been able to do in a league where it's hard to win, where parity is king. They've been one of the few models of consistency in this league, and you have to give them a standing ovation. I don't care how much you dislike them. If they win this Super Bowl, if Brady and Belichick do it again, they did it again. If they do it again, you got to give this man his just due and call him the greatest quarterback of all time. That's what this game can mean. Again, I already feel like Brady's already cemented that legacy. And even if he loses this Super Bowl, who else has gotten to 7 Super Bowls? Who else has a winning record in 7 Super Bowls? Who else can say, hey, I've been to 7 Super Bowls and went 4-3? Okay? Not many guys can say that. Not many guys can say it at all. So, Tom Brady, for me, already the greatest of all time. But for those that are on the fence, those that are on the ledge, he wins this Super Bowl, and there's no denying 5. No one else has 5. Tom Brady will be in a class of his own. That's what Super Bowl 51 will mean to Tom Brady's legacy. I've got another legacy video coming your way here shortly, and what this Super Bowl means for the legacy of Matt Ryan, a.k.a. Matty Ice. Stay tuned for that one. I'll see you a little bit later on. Remember, if it happens here in the National Football League, whether big or small, we cover it all here on the Louie Tee Network. Come back for more great content here on the channel. You know what time it is. We're changing the game. I'll see you a little bit later on. Have a good one.